Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. So yesterday I got a small little lead on some 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. I think possibly Hobby Box and or the Light Box. We'll see if this actually comes to fruition. I would love to open that product during the end of the year lesson plan. All right, class is in session. Today's Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. Lesson number 161. Take goes out to Tim Ruddy. That's right, the University of Notre Dame, a center during the 90s. He was second team All-American as a starter. As a center from Notre Dame. He was 21-2-1, and his teams coached by Lou Holtz were 2-0 in the Cotton Bowl in 93 and 94. Cheated out of national championships. Let me add to you, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole again. But more importantly, coming out of the University of Notre Dame, he was a two-time first-team academic All-American. That's where it's at, folks, with the academics. And in 1986, Bo Jackson was drafted by, drumroll, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's right. Not everyone knows that. And I guess the Bucs kind of tampered with him, and Bo was not able to play a senior season of college baseball. So Bo said, I'm not going to play for you. I'm not going to come. I'm going to stick to my guns. And then that's when he signed with the Royals. And so, football is just kind of a hobby with me. And then the following year, he was drafted by the Oakland Raiders. That's how he became a Raider. And for the first time ever, folks, retroactively, Mr. 95 Cents' birthday was yesterday. I did not learn that until I listened to his video this morning. The website I use for the birthdays should have had Mr. 95 Cents right next to John Daly. All right, we got a huge mail day to get back to today, folks. Let's get it started. All right, we're back. So this mega mail day from Justin over at 3 Good Nerds just got a little bit larger because one day last week, I think it was Friday, I received a letter in the mail, and with my, you get that update daily for the mail. I'm getting to the age now where I look forward to the update every day. And I noticed the name Derek Blair on there, which I recognize and know that name from Average Joe Cards and Collectibles from the Discord that I'm a member of. And I was like, I don't think I won a giveaway. I know Derek, a lot of other people always running giveaways on the Discord, but he sent this just out of the goodness of his heart. Matt Shaw having a wonderful second year with the Chicago Cubs. The signing of Alex Bregman kind of took away his third base position that he defended so well last year and hit pretty well the second half of the year. He's kind of been a super sub, kind of all over different places, played first base even, right field, left field. I think a game in center field this past week as well. But he's sent me this beautiful Matt Shaw autograph. So, Derek, thank you very much for this. It was very unexpected, very much appreciated. But that's a beautiful looking Matt Shaw card right there. Rookie card autograph. That's Shaw's autograph right there, the signature. So thank you very much for that. Just kind of really blew me away right there. And it is a very nice Discord of a lot of really great people. Justin is a member of that. Doogie's Dugout, cards by Mark. Just some really nice people that I've met along the way, and Derek as well. I've always heard about his generosity. They do things like scavenger hunt, just a lot of fun within the card community. So thank you very much. Justin, this box, I could not get through the entire lunch period last week, so it had to go to round 2. This one's from the Nerd Nation Rip. Justin went live a few weeks ago. And these Pokemon, my students are going to love getting these Pokemon cards right here. Sometimes I'll go through some little, okay, what's one that has Gunther Sunlight and Gather Sunlight and Seed Bomb. The kids will ask questions, does it evolve from anything else or like that? A lot of them are pretty knowledgeable about Pokemon, so I'll have fun giving these away, Justin. Ooh, look at right here. That's an awesome looking card right there. Look at that thing. Oh, see, I told you folks, Upper Deck, they know how to do it. That's an awesome looking card. Reminds me of the old Sport Flick days. Kind of rub your fingernail against it, hear that Sport Flick going on. We got a little Robin Hood going on here. Danger, Explosive, Cinderella. What are these, Justin? Got a again, Upper Deck. Anastasia. There we go, Anastasia. I should know all of my, the A at the back should have been, and the front should have been a giveaway right there. Some more Looney Tunes. I did give away some of those Looney Tune baseball cards. The kids thought that they were awesome. Cecil the Turtle. Sam the Sheepdog. I do have my glasses on today, my cheaters here. As I said before, my vision is terrible. I have negative 6.50 contacts, which is really bad, but for these close-up prints, reading IDs at Wrigley Field as well. There's a little Matt Kenseth with a DeWalt. A lot of my power tools at home are all DeWalt brand. Greg Olson on the Bowman. You used to love getting these cards right here. Is there a gum stain on the back? No, not on this one. Bernie Williams. I think Bernie Williams is a Hall of Famer, isn't he? I'm like 99% sure Bernie Williams is. David Segui. Mike Perez. Jeff Badwell. Shout out to Barry. Nas Long. Little Colby Jones right there. Rob Dillingham. I have a student that every week when he comes on Friday for cards, he's always asking for basketball. So I will be packaging these to him for the next couple of days or next couple of weeks here. Got about 4 more Fridays left in the school year. John Davis, powerlifting. Kind of reminds me of myself right there, a younger myself. Leroy Walker. We back on the Anastasia wagon. I think we are right there. Very nice. Natural Disaster. Galactic Empires. Very cool. A card game for sure. Johnny Davis. Wild card. Always sharp looking cards right there. Mark Salas. Teddy Higuera. Left-hander for the Milwaukee Brewers. Back in the days we had the old the belt band there in the middle. Didn't quite close the window. So you probably hear the students going crazy out there at recess. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. I believe he got injured during one of the games. Andre Jackson Jr. Oh, the students will love this. The Japanese writing. The Remingtons. Country music. Oh, man, I'm pretty sure Justin had a Joe Diffie card that he opened up. I would love that Joe Diffie card. A little John Deere green. The whole town said that he should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. Eric Plunk in John Deere green. I didn't think I'd be singing today, folks. A little Richard Petty action. All smiles after a victory, of course. All right, what do we got next? What a community is here, folks. All this generosity. Frank Collins, Anthony Hardaway, Blue Chips, one of my favorite movies. Lassiter. Joe Montana, University of Notre Dame, is acknowledged on the back right here. His days at University of Notre Dame. It is not, though. 273 interceptions, touchdowns, 139 interceptions. Oops. Caleb Durbin. Clayton Kershaw, the retiree Clayton Kershaw. Very nice. Randy Rodriguez. Max Muncy. Ooh, Greg Maddux. That is a beautiful looking card. Greg Maddux on the score right there. A little mean mugging right there. Got the mustache barely coming in. 18-8. Why couldn't the Cubs have been smart and kept him? Is that Bobby Hall and Stan Mikita, I think, right? Bobby Hall, Stan Mikita? Am I right there? Nope, Bobby Hall and Pierre Palat. I should have known that. Not Stashu. Got to put the Blackhawks right over here. Jordan Bennington and Brian Leach. I think he's a Hall of Famer if I am not mistaken. So this one here was donated by John Burgess, the autograph fisherman. John does a really great job with TTMs. In fact, he sent a playing card to me wanting my autograph one time. So John, thank you very much for donating these. I'll have a good time passing these out to students in the classroom as well. Willie Banks, Jeremy Hernandez, Jesse Orozco on the Cleveland Indians, kids. Michael Vick, Ricky Council, Jalen Duran, Tim Rock Reigns at Wrigley Field. Look at that pitch coming in right there. Beautiful card. Love those baby blue with the Expos. Chris Nabolts, John Wetland, he was a good reliever. Rolai's relief man. Let's see here. 37 saves in 1992. Folks, without my cheaters on, no way I could read that. My wife says I need to get a different pair. These are not cool, she says. Jim Clancy. Oh, man. Mikhail Novi. Isaiah Joe. See, a lot of times the rules of phonics don't apply to some of these last names here. Ghost Eye. Round the Bend. STP, card number 43. Richard Petty. Boston Bruins. Jeffrey Earnhardt. Is it related to Dale Jarrett? Dale Earnhardt. Since Dale debuted in 1975, Jeffrey added his name to the list in 2015 and competed in more than 20 races with his Go FAS Racing a year later. Very nice. Ryan Newman's another name I've heard of before. Archie Manning. Yoan Moncada, former Chicago White Sox. Adam Oates. Marquise Grissom. Is that in, I think maybe, I want to say San Francisco, maybe? I'm not sure about that now. Ellie unloads the bases. And see, he's got his glasses on there. I mean, those are cool glasses too, just like mine. And Carlos Martinez to end it off. Justin, thank you so very much. Derek, thank you very much as well. Class is dismissed.